welcome back, and welcome back. Gigi's back in the kitchen. We're going to make some salmon pasta today. Yes, we are. There's a big slab of pasta here. Salmon. I'm going to cut that up. 4 Roman tomatoes, garlic salt, lemon pepper, smoked paprika, garlic salt. We're going to use some granulated onion. I'm going to use this Italian seasoning. We're going to use some garlic salt, a little butter. As you can see her back there, some heavy whipping cream. We're going to use this cheese. We're going to use these noodles. We're going to use some basil and some tomato paste. Now let me back up a little bit and give you a complete shot of everything we're going to be using today. Now let's get cooking. All right. As you can see, I've cubed that up pretty good. Let me put on the glove so I can touch it. I've cubed that up pretty good. So you can see the kind of cubes, the size that I made. Make yours in any size that you want. It's completely up to you how you want to do it, okay? So what, shouldn't put that on yet, but I did. So we're going to go in with about a tablespoon of each one of our seasonings. This is the lemon pepper. We're going to go in with that Italian seasoning, about a tablespoon. Same with the garlic salt. Granulated onion, and the smoked paprika. All right. This is going to be a whole lot of yummy. I got to get another glove. I'll be right back. All right, now while we're preparing this and everything, go ahead and get that pot of boiling water going for your pasta. Make your pasta according to the package. Give it a couple of, I would say 2 minutes before completely done. Here I go, touching stuff again before I finish my ingredients. We're going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil in here, which is going to help coat this on up for us, okay? Get that skillet, already have that skillet ready. Put it on that stove. Get that baby heating up so it'll be waiting for us instead of us waiting for it. All right. And then you can also, with this particular dish, add your seasonings however you want to. Your meal, your rules, your kitchen, okay? All right, and as you can see, that looks yummy to the yo. All right, so now I'm getting ready to put it in the skillet. Let me move some of this stuff out the way, and I'll be back. And I did also add a little bit of this. I used about a tablespoon of this as well. All right, I'll be back. All right, we've got that all seasoned up. Now we're going to get this in the pan, okay? I'm going to go in with, I would say, maybe about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And this is what I mean when I say get that pan get hot for you. So now it's ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all of that yummy in there. I'm just giving it another zhuzh. And this only needs to cook for about 10 minutes, okay? So we're going to do everything we can to make sure we cook all sides of this, okay? It only needs about 10 minutes, depending on your stove. And this is on a medium heat. It only needs about 10 minutes. All right? And this is going to be yummo. And you can do this with catfish if you prefer. You can do this with any kind of fish that you want. There are no rules to this. That's one of the beauties of kitchen. Or beauties of kitchen. The beauties of cooking. You know, there's no wrong way to do anything. Even if it doesn't look pretty. If you got your flavors there, it's going to work out just fine. Cooking made easy with Gigi. Absolutely. And you can do this too. I say there's nothing out there in those streets that you can't buy, that you can't make at home yourself. You can do it. Just figure out a few little ingredients and you can do it. Trust me when I say. All right? So I'm going to let this go for, I'll give it 5 minutes and then I'll come back and let you see what mine looks like, okay? But like I said, all we need is 10 minutes and don't forget to work on that pasta, all right? Okay, I'll be back. This is actually 2 minutes in. I wanted you to see just how quick she cooks. 2 minutes. Look at that. But we want to give her 10. We've got to make sure that fish is done. All right? And we're going to still cook it some more. So we're going to see, because she seems to be cooking up pretty fast. But I did cut my pieces smaller than I normally do. So maybe that's all I'm going to need. We'll see. All right. But this is 2 minutes. I want you to see what 2 minutes look like. Doesn't that look delicious? You could actually just eat these right by themselves. You don't need to put no pasta with it. And of course my pasta is cooking. You can see that. It's all steamed up. See, we can fan her away a little bit. But yeah, the pasta is cooking. There we go. Yum, yum, yum. All right. I'll be back. All right. Due to these pieces being so small, I'm taking them out. It's been 4 minutes. All right. I'm going to take them out, and then we're going to go to the next step. I'll be right back. All right. I went ahead and let that stick of butter go ahead and melt down. In this same pan, with the juices that were left in there and everything, we're going to build from that, okay? And I'm going to go in with 2 tablespoons of garlic. And if you don't like garlic, 1 is more than enough. I love garlic. Putting in 2. I'm going to incorporate that in there a little bit. Let that get to doing what it needs to do. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in the tomato paste. And I'm going to absolutely use this whole can. And then I'm going to let this cook for a couple of minutes. All right, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, okay? Yes, yes, yes. This is looking good. I'm telling you, you should smell the kitchen. It smells yummo up in here. So I'm just going to incorporate all of that. Jush that all in. And I'm telling you, a party's going to be going on in this skillet. So I'm going to let this go for exactly 2 minutes. And I'll be back. All right, as you can see, that's all bubbly action going on. Bubbly action. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and I've got half of this carton left of this heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to get it all in there. Yes, I am. Put it all in there. And then we're going to bring this to a boil. And then the party is going to be jumping off up in here. You hear me? Look at that. Wait, wait, wait until we get to the end. It is some yummy going on up in here. So I'm just going to stir that all in. Let them become friends. Get to know one another. See how that's coming together? Look at that. Look at those colors. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stir this on up. Let it do what it do. And I'll be right back. And something else. You know how I do. I'm always switching stuff up. I'm going to use these tomatoes instead of the other ones, okay? All right, I'll be back. All right, you see how it's bubbling up? It's time to start adding ingredient after ingredient, and dinner is done. All right, it is done. I'm going to start by putting in these basil leaves. I cut them up. They don't have to be cut up. You can just tear them up. That's fine. Remember what I said about those stems. Plenty of flavor in those stems. Don't just let them just go in the trash. Use those bad boys, okay? Stir that on in. Flavor after flavor. That's what we're doing. All right. Now we're going to get that pasta and that salmon in here. And then our last ingredient. Let me grab it. I'll be right back. We'll say this. If you want more sauce, add a little bit more heavy whipping cream, okay? If you want more sauce. Or if you don't have any more of the heavy whipping cream, use a little water. It's not going to hurt it. It'll dilute it a little bit, and you might need to add a few more seasonings. But it'll be fine. I'm going to get some of that cheese in here. So you can go ahead and melt in that sauce. And we will absolutely be adding some more. All right. Just to get that going ahead and melting in all that heat. Yum. Oh, I'm telling you. This is a bunch of deliciousness going on. And I'm telling you, if you could only smell it. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead. And I'm going to go in with those noodles. All right. Sorry, didn't mean to cover your face. Get those noodles on in there. Oh, yes. Look at that. And use any noodles you want, okay? I tell you all the time, there's no wrong way to do a recipe. Always make it your own, okay? There is nothing wrong with that. Look at that. Can you see that? You see that cheese kind of coming up a little bit with it? Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's what I'm calling yummo, okay? I would have used more basil, but I didn't have more basil. I love that fresh basil, but you got to be careful with it. You don't want it to overpower the dish. Okay? There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get that salmon back in there. And all the juices. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Be gentle when you fold this in, because otherwise you can turn your salmon into just pieces of shredding, and we don't want to shred it to death, but we definitely want it mixed in all those juices. Oh yeah. And you know what else we're going to put in here? Those tomatoes. Get them on in there. And dinner is served. Look at that. Just mix that on up, and it's done. I'm telling you. Yum, yum, and yum. Look at that. Let me give you a close-up. Hold on. Can you see that? Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. I am telling you. Yum, yum, and yum. Let me plate it up for you. I'll be right back. Salmon pasta, anyone? Is anybody in this building interested in a little salmon pasta? Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Things made easy with Gigi. I'm telling you, all day, every day. That's what she does. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Know that Gigi's going to see you on the next one. But please don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, you guys. Take care.